going on, chat? Today's the Lord's Day, so I want to talk about him on this episode today. As y'all can see by the title, we're going to be talking about how following God is the best thing that you can do in your life. And, it would be really easy for me to kind of act like I'm preaching to you or give you like a sermon, but I really just wanted to encourage y'all to seek out relationship. And the thing that's so amazing about that is it looks different for everybody, right? The Bible gives us guidelines for what relationship does look like, you know what I'm saying? But a genuine relationship, it looks a lot of different ways. And what I love so much about that is the Lord will always have grace with you. So something that I kind of have been struggling with a lot through my walk is praying. And I'll notice, days will go by where I'm not super deep into prayer and I'm not in prayer as much as I think I should be. However, looking back on a bigger timeline and a bigger time frame, I've seen the Lord really work in my life through prayer. I've seen a lot of prayers get answered and just kind of my prayer life shifting over the course of my walk. And though it's still not perfect, the Lord still has grace and the Lord still pours into me. Any skill that I need or anything that I may need. You know what I'm saying? And me coming out here right now, I just told y'all it's not me preaching y'all to do this or do that, but genuinely seek. And what do I mean by seek? I mean try, put in effort. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, boom. I don't know how many of y'all watching are in a relationship or have ever been in a relationship, but a genuine relationship, right? Whenever you see a genuine relationship, you never see one party. Okay, I'll say a genuinely good relationship. You'll never see one party putting in 110% and the other one putting in 20%. Because that's not a good relationship, right? However, us by nature in relationship with God, He's always going to be giving us 200% at all times, right? And because His grace is so sufficient, it can be days where we're only given 10% and still He loves us. That's where that unconditional love comes in. However, we should always, genuinely always be striving to give as much as we can. Because that's what a good relationship requires, right? So let's go back to the relationship example. You see the people in the relationship, right? And one person giving 110%, the other person giving 20%. It will die out eventually, right? Because the person giving 110% is going to be like, I don't really, why am I even doing all this? You know what I'm saying? They're going to kind of try to stoop down. They're going to try to throw some of that extra weight onto the other person. It's by nature. Because we really hold ourselves as we hold how we give and how we love. We almost want it to be this conditional thing. That's what we seek so much. But the Lord says otherwise, right? The Lord says love unconditionally. Love no matter what. Love your neighbors, love your enemies. Love those who trample you in the mud. Love those who exalt you super high. Love. That's the common basis. And whenever we seek relationship with Christ, why I say it's the most important thing that you can do in your life is because it truly is. It eliminates you from all the unnecessary weight that you try to carry yourself. Because let's say you wake up one day and your 100% is only 10%. The Lord is still full force, giving you his hand, guiding you through, helping you see what you can't quite see today, so that tomorrow is better. Because all these things are our circumstances. And that's where I run into a lot of people who kind of stray away from God because they don't see him working, or they don't see something happening quick enough. And that's not the right way to go about it, right? Because what I've really come to understand is if God gave you all that you asked for, it still wouldn't be enough for you. And why do I say that? What does that even mean? He already has gave you everything that you need in this present moment, and you're not happy. So why do you think him adding on some stuff is going to change anything? I really had to get out of that mindset whenever it comes to, common worldly issues like finances and lust, and you know what I'm saying, all this stuff that bombards me on a daily basis that I struggle with to kind of contain to myself. But I had to realize what the bigger picture is. I don't have to fight to overcome lust every day. The battle's already been won. Christ has already overcame all of this. My battle is not against a single sin, like lust. I used to genuinely think if I can beat lust, then I'll be fine. Our battles are a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? We fight against sin as a whole. And Christ overcame sin. So that gets me to realize we have everything we need in this present moment. The breath in our lungs, the ability to wake up tomorrow and go after it again for another day. We're not owed that. We don't deserve that. But it's given to us. So you saying that if circumstances were different, things would be different, is completely false. It's incorrect. And yes, that's a lot easier for me to say as somebody who's not necessarily struggling. But my struggles may look different. Right? So somebody struggling with actually struggling with money and going paycheck to paycheck and praying that God pours money into them, into their accounts and plants seeds that grow. Maybe that'll mean that they don't lean on the Lord as much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe as soon as they get that money, now all of a sudden God is just pushed to the back burner because they can afford everything they need now. And that's what I'm getting at. You need to detach yourself fully because you're right where you need to be. So go after it today. Go after what you need to go after today. You're given today. And if you're given today, I genuinely feel like that means you're supposed to give all that you can today. And live by that, work by that. We need God at the pinnacle of our lives. So when stuff does go wrong, okay, cool. I'm saying it's all right. I'm secure. It's where I'm supposed to be right now. Man, I can't talk for everybody, but specifically in my life, when I am more lenient on just the Lord's will over my life. And just okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying, okay. This is okay. This is going to figure itself out. This may manifest to something that I want in this moment, or it may manifest to something that I need in a different moment. However, it's all okay. I still got breath in my lungs. Everything's smooth. Don't let circumstances take your joy away. Always, bro, there's always a different perspective. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that today. Yeah, man, like, glory be to God always. I'll say it like I say it every single video. Go after it, whatever it is, and put effort towards it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video. I doubt this video will get a ton of views, but if you're interested in like a community focused on motivation, discipline, and just striving for our best selves, I do got a Discord in the description that I would love to see y'all in. Love to see y'all join. And yeah, man, just go after it. Put God first. I'll see y'all in the next one.